Making succulent fish dinner and serve it on a charred wood board is an amazing experience. It's not only easy and forgiving, it's absolutely delicious because the fish will be 10 times tastier and more exciting when it's cooked on a wood plank and the fish has direct contact with the wood. If you're a true fish lover, this is the video for you. Stay tuned. When it comes to salmon planking, there are so many wood alternatives that you can use and each will give your fish a different flavor. First, let me show you some of my favorite wood types that I like to use for planking. Hickory is a great wood for planking. If you like sweet and strong wood flavor in your fish, hickory is the wood for you. Canadian maple, on the other side, is my second favorite wood. It's not as strong as the hickory, but it gives the fish a beautiful, mild and slightly sweet flavor that is not overpowering. Alder is also a great alternative. It has a great flavor profile with the delicate, subtle and slightly sweet smoke that it creates. Cedar, on the other side, cannot be used as fuel for direct grilling, but it's perfect for salmon planking because of the beautiful, spicy, fragrant and smoky flavor it has. In my opinion, cedar is the best wood for salmon planking, and it's gonna be my choice for today's grill. We all know that wood burns on the grill, and if the wood plank you're using burns, your precious fish will burn as well, and that will be the grill day tragedy. To prevent the cedar wood plank from burning, soak it in some water for about an hour before grilling. The easiest way is to place it on a baking tray and fill the tray with some water. But because the wood floats, fully submerge the cedar plank in the water using the weight of 2 of your favorite pop cans. During this time, let's talk about the salmon and how we're gonna prepare it. I have here a 3-pound piece of wild salmon. This is very delicious cut and can be cooked with or without the skin, but to allow the flavor of the cedar wood to fully infuse the fish and give it an amazing flavor, remove the skin of the fish and lightly season with some sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. Next, we're gonna craft a butter mix that will take this fish from delicious to crazy. First, chop a handful of fresh dill weed, then cut about 150 grams of unsalted butter into cubes and microwave until it melts. You don't want to burn the butter at this stage in the microwave, so be careful and just microwave without overheating until the butter melts. Add the chopped dill weed to the butter and then press 2 cloves of garlic for an extra layer of garlicky flavor in the salmon. Cut a lemon in half and add juice of half lemon and then season with some sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. Mix everything together and put the flavored butter on the side to harden. Asparagus is my favorite side with many dishes, and planked salmon is on the top of my list for the dishes that I enjoy eating with asparagus, especially when it's charred. To make the most delicious charred asparagus, start by cutting off the woody part that no one likes to eat. Then add a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, season with some sea salt and freshly ground black pepper, and finally press 2 cloves of garlic and mix. Put that on the side until you start the actual grilling fun. To prep the salmon for grilling, start by cutting the salmon into 4 equal salmon fillets and top with the delicious butter, dill, lemon, garlic and seasoning mix that we have just created. This butter mix might seem too much to you, but believe me, once the salmon starts grilling, this butter will melt, and together with the garlic, lemon juice and dill will infuse the fish and will create an incredible flavor. Finally, slice the other half of the lemon. Split each slice in 2 pieces and then top each salmon fillet with 3 lemon pieces. These lemon slices will protect the butter from burning and will add more flavor to this amazing piece of fish. Now that everything's ready, let's start the real action. We need to set up the grill to indirect heat grilling, so start by lighting 80 briquettes using a chimney starter. Remove the grates and place 2 grill baskets, one on each side. Then place 40 lit briquettes inside each grill basket. If you don't have grill baskets, Just place half of the briquettes on each side and you should be good to go. I just like using grill baskets because they give me more control over the heat and they make cleaning easier after grilling is done. Put the grates back on the grill and you're all set for a delicious indirect grilling experience. Now it's time that you move the salmon from the cutting board onto the cedar plank, but you can't place fish on wet wood. So before anything, place the cedar plank on the hot charcoal with the side where you're gonna place the fish down. And the cedar plank should dry in a couple of minutes. Carefully move the salmon from the cutting board onto the cedar plank. Place the plank in the middle of the grill, then close the lid and cook for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, open the lid and check. If the fish is not cooked, close the lid again and give it 5 more minutes. When the fish is only 2 minutes away from fully cooked, start charring the asparagus on indirect heat beside the fish. Asparagus can be eaten fresh and it's incredibly flavorful, but I always like to char it because the charred asparagus is even more incredible and exciting when served with planked salmon. Charring the asparagus should not take more than 1 minute, because if you leave it more than 1 minute, it will overcook and will lose its crunch. Remove the asparagus off the grill. And if the salmon needs a little bit more to cook, give it a couple of minutes on the grill, then remove it as well when it's fully cooked. Now look at this. This salmon has cooked beautifully on the cedar plank. To make sure that the salmon is fully cooked, use the back of the knife to check. If the salmon flakes, you have done an amazing job and the planked salmon is ready to be enjoyed. To assemble the most amazing planked salmon dish, place a piece of the salmon fillet on a plate, then stack the asparagus on the side and skew a couple of asparagus for a professional look. To complement the taste of this dish and make it even much more exciting to eat, sprinkle some pitted and split Kalamata olives on the asparagus and on the side of the salmon. And here you have it, the most delicious planked salmon dish with charred asparagus. Now let's dig in before it gets cold. Seriously guys, this is so incredible. The salmon is flaky but not overcooked. It's infused with beautiful cedar flavor notes and fully saturated with butter, dill, garlic, and lemon taste. The asparagus on the other side is crunchy with a delicious grill flavor mixed with the lemon, garlic, and seasoning flavors. I love this dish, and if you want my opinion, this is not just fish. It's a meal fit for a king. I hope you like this episode. Please try this recipe and tell me your opinion in the comments below or on Food Basics Reinvented Facebook and Instagram pages. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bon appétit!